Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is November 30th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. Oh, right. It's Kizer time, baby. Are you ready for this? We have every single new Kizer knife being released December 1st, 2025. And oh my goodness gracious, it's been a whole month since we did this. And we have a completely full table of new Kizer knives that are dropping. We have a 3-day only 10% discount code on the new releases. You won't get a discount code anywhere else for 10% off for 3 days. So I'll have that posted. It'll be down in the video description if you're watching this after this live stream. This live stream is happening right before the launch. So we're going to hype it up. Why not? You know, that's what we do. I'm a Kizer fan. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you're having a fantastic day. Big shout out to all the moderators that keep this a family-friendly show. We don't talk about politics or religion. We don't do any cussing. We got families in here. And, you know, that's just the way it is. This isn't our normal live stream. Our normal live streams are Friday nights, 8:15 to around midnight or after, every Friday night, Eastern time. So be there too. But we're going to introduce all of the new Kizer models. Oh my gosh, there's new models, new variants, new nifty stuff. There's just so many. But wait, there's more. We're going to give away 3 brand spanking new Kizers. So I hope you're ready, Freddie. And I have to keep in track because this isn't the normal live stream. I'm used to taking my time for 4 hours, right? This goes quick. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Mr. PJ Crabtree and El Cap Attic and Rolf Robertson and Robert Willoughby and Bowtie Jason, Tom Williams. Everyone's in here. He said more. There's more. You know, where do I start? First, a recap of Friday night. We showed the new, and there's links down in the description for all this stuff. I have 10% off at the My Drop Bear site too. But don't forget that we have all the new Kizer drops for Christmas, right? That's coming up. So we have those. Here's a Momo, a little bit of Momo action, which is very nice, very, very nice. And then we have the Santa Trestle. I love the Trestle. This is a sweet little dude. Jeff said it. Feist 2 is what I'm excited for. So you know what, Jeff? We have 3 versions of the Feist 2 sitting here. Tell me, what are you all excited to see as far as the new Kizers? Sounds like some of you have already been checking out what's going to happen with the new Kizers, right? And I have a whole list here of all the different stuff that's coming out. We have a new little grand. Oh my goodness. We have a couple little grands coming out. You know what? I'm going to show this one just because this is the newest Kizer little grand with Timascus. Would you look at that? Oh yeah, that's right. Look at that. Oh, just soak it all in. Just look at it. Jog Tag said, I'm new here. How does the giveaway work? The giveaway works. I will put down in the description of this live stream. There's after you look at the Kizer links, it says comment video. And that's where you can go and just say something positive. Only 1 account is allowed and only 1 comment. If you do more than that, you get disqualified. So if you win and we find out after the fact that you used more than 1 account, and we have ways of checking that now, yeah, people get disqualified, and then I'll give it away on another night. You know what I'm saying? Here's a link to the giveaway watch video. You just go over there and make a positive comment. But here is this fancy, Mr. Fancy Pants little grand with Timascus and M390 blade steel. There's this side, and then here's this side. Oh my goodness! Would you just look at that? Oh my gosh! It's so pretty. What's up, Top Dog? people said, well, what? Here you go. Here's what it looks like open. You talk about a perfect little pocket dropper. And it comes with a very nice leather Kizer sheath. Here's your sheath. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the sheath. Your focus needs more focus. There we go. Has the Kizer emblem on it. Ah, there we go. I have the, come on, baby, turn the lights down. I have the lights down low. There we go. There we go. Has the Kizer emblem on it. So you can, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. It's kind of the suede-ish leather. Let's see if I can get some more light up here. There we go. We'll get some light going. There we go. A little bit of suede action. It's not really suede. It's just that really soft leather. It's like tough but soft. Blake said, Beez, I've been sick as a dog since Wednesday, but I can't miss your live stream, especially when it's Kizer night. Dude, I hope you start feeling better, man. Yeah, so there's one of the new Kizer drops that came out with the fancy Timascus. And then there's another little grand. And this has the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't remember. It's the oh, what do you call that? I keep wanting to say snowflake. It's the rainbow Damascus crystallized titanium. Wait do you see this blade though? You talk about a looker. Look at that. Acid wash. Shoo. She's pretty. Do they make shoes? Fancy holder, said Brez. Do they make shoes? Thanks for my comment on, I think, said Jog. Thanks for my comment on. Absolutely, dude. Yeah. Hey, there are no dumb questions or bad questions. Sometimes some folks come in here and they don't say anything for several live streams. Speak up, man. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You don't have to know anything about knives or how anything works. Just ask. We are not judgmental. We are not hateful here. We just hang out. This is a special live stream. We do this once a month when Kizer puts out their new knives. But every Friday night, we're here for 4 hours just shooting the bull. Talking about knives and gear and flashlights and all that stuff. And wait a minute, I see some things happening here. Hold the bus. I can't even see. Level On Up's been a member for 19 months with a super chat. He said, thanks, Beez. Thanks, Kizer. Hello, friends. Hello, Level On Up. See, I got it right. I used to always say level 1 up. Sometimes I still do. That doesn't mean I can't fall back. Oh, and look at this, Mr. D. Edelman with a $10 super chat. Oh, snap. Mr. Edelman, sir. He said, what did he said? He said, used your drop bear link to buy the titanium sheepdog. Good deal. Oh, sweet. Dude. Hey, listen, just so you people know, this is not sold out. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, I thought it wasn't, and I clicked on it. It was. Never mind. It might. I think it might still be sold out. But I'm telling you what, when they restock, get one. This new sheepdog. Oh my gosh, you got to get one. When they say they're coming back out, or watch my community tab. I'll post it when they come back out. Few Sharp said new X Feists. Been waiting to hear them. Judge me. Hey, I have I have 3 of the new Feists here. I like the Feist line. I have a collection of Kizer Feist and Feist XL. And then we have these new ones that just dropped. I'll show those here in just a minute. Stormmore said, I already ordered a clip point Tycho. I need that Grand and a Feist. Oh yeah. The Grand and the Feist. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. Maybe not. What's up, Barbie and We the People? And Gulliver said, as the immortal Joe Exotic said, I'm never going to financially recover from this. Oh, I know. We haven't even shown them. Okay, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 new variants of the Udi Bear. Let's check this one out. Okay, the last Udi Bear, a utility bear, right? I'm pretty sure it is, it's the word I'm looking for, a crossbar lock. This one is a top liner lock. Would you look at that and all of its snapness? Now, I have 6 of these to show you. There are 2 different variations of how you can secure the blade, and that's going to be a preference, right? Whether you want to use the 2 screws or, but wait, there's more, or the button. So the button might be a little more convenient. It's a tough button to use. Oh, Mr. Edelman, apologies to the chef. You get the Amerihair for the $10. We will keep the bless you on pause until you're ready to sneeze. Thanks, people. But this is the Udi Bear. It comes with 5 blades, and it is a nice size. If the ones in the past were a little small for you, this one has a longer handle. Plenty of handle. I like the size of it, and I really do like that top liner lock on this. I think for all intents and purposes, for the Udi Bear, I like the top liner lock better than the crossbar lock. You know I'm a big crossbar lock fan, but this one for the Udi Bear, that's a winner. That's a complete winner. And you can see right in here, it's a top liner lock. It's not a button lock. It's not a plunge lock. And it has really good action, really nice ergos. And then look up top here. Look at that jimping. Really nice jimps. Good jimps. Look at this. Perfect. El Perfecto. You know what? This would be a fantastic gift knife. If you've got somebody you want to get a knife for, and they might not be a completely knife person or might not sharpen their knives, you can get them one of these, and they can replace the blade whenever it goes dull. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. People, the Wee said Amerihair is the hive. So there's the black version. Here's a green version. Now, you see here, this one here, you use any kind of flathead or Phillips head probably, but any flathead to change the blade. My goodness, that jimping. They did. I wish all Kizer knives had this good a jimping, because they did a really good job on the jimps. But here's the green G10. And this one has a black button. And then if you are like me and you're a micarta fan, that thing is fast too, brother. Wow, said people. William said, I'm so cheap I resharpen my razor. Hey, you know, why not? What's up, Chrisville, USA? He said, Brown Sugar, nice win the other night. Brown Sugar, your stuff you won Friday night, it's probably already halfway to your house by now, because it got sent out yesterday earlier in the day. It's dog what? Yeah, I had it sent out in way less than 24 hours. I waited for the email and I had to go to bed, and then when I got up, I got the email. I strong of a hold on the blade wonders me, said it's dog one. So this one right here is the button, and this is what it looks like this direction. And to change the blade, which I'm doing this in the dark, which I don't really care for, there's taking the blade out. And I'm more apprehensive when I'm working with, so let's see, how secure is this? So it clips back in there, and there's no wibble wobble, there's no wobble or wiggle at all. It's actually very solid. There's no play. They ain't playing. Yeah, there's no play in there. They have a pretty good strong, you know, it's sheepdog knives. They have a pretty strong spring on this dude right here. And you can see that this is, for all intents and purposes, is actually an integral, because it's all one piece on that side. But you get to use most of that blade. No wiggle wobble. And man, it has good action too. Steinman said Mark Dodson, almost a foot. It's dog one said Beez. Thank mate. Yep. I'm so excited about the sheepdog utility, said PA Flyer. Dude, this is my favorite one yet. I really liked the last versions that came out, but ooh, you know, this one has a little bit more solid feel. You can tell the difference between the micarta and the G10. The G10 feels like you have a regular knife in your hand. The micarta is really light. So this would be a good carry for lightweight. This one feels a little more substantial in the hand. This one has gray G10. A bit of gray G10 going on there. I don't know if I can get you some texture vision or not. There you go. Mark Albie said, I'm getting the all black with the button. Hey, everybody do me a favor and do this. I'm gonna pin this to the top. Click my link to take you there. That way, if you do decide to get something from their site and save 10% on because the new knives, the way to get 10% on the new releases is with this code, and it's only good for 3 days. There it is in the chat. Get me credit for getting you there. Pin the message. There's the pin. Now, but wait, there's more. Okay. Starting at midnight, some of the new knives are going to be on Amazon. I got Amazon discount codes. Yep, you heard it. Wait, I'll wait for the applause. Hold on. Now, I have 2 different Amazon stores for Kizer. They're not mine. Kizer has 2 different Amazon stores. They have Amazon Store 1 and Amazon Store 2. So here's Amazon Store 1. And here's the discount code to that Kizer Amazon store. There's that one. So that one, the code is beezblades 1. And now here's the one to their second Kizer Amazon store, because I remembered to answer or to ask them in advance if we could have a discount for Amazon. Here's the second Amazon store. That one, your 10% code's beezblades 2. So we have 2 Amazon stores. The Drop Bear site. Here's the Drop Bear site. Copy. I have 10% off of the Drop Bear site. So all of the Christmas models, Christmas versions, stuff like that, there's 10% off there too. Like this one right here. I really like this. There we go. The original 2. See if I can look. Let's see if I can get in there for, yeah, look at that. I like the lightweightness of this thing. It's so light. Claps declap. I like Amazon because I'm lazy, said it's dog 1. NFK20 said, am I the only one noticing the OLIGHT sticking, moving a bit? OLIGHT sticking, moving a bit? What? Oh, you know what? Speaking of OLIGHT, forgot to turn that dude on. I usually turn on so many lights back there. Have you been able to check out the camp? Said Mark Dotson. Yes, I have checked out the camp. NFK20 said it's slowly swaying. You know what's probably happening there? It's probably the auto focus on this camera is probably going in and out. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might just be the camera. Okay, moving on. Okay, listen. Let me show you a couple more versions of the Udi Bear because I have some really nice new Kizers to share with all of you. Look at that. And I'm telling you what, this is a win. This is a total win. This is like, you definitely want to have one of these in your car or your truck, in your work desk, on your workbench. This is so good. It's just so comfortable. And you can just sit here and just flick and flick. David Tooley said it's the autofocus. Yeah, I figured that's probably what it was. But my goodness, the action on this thing is just so phenomenal. It's a fidgeter on top of, you know, being what it is. So just quickly, the versions. Here's the tan G10. Then you have the micarta. And pay attention to what kind of clasp. Whether you want the button. Here's the green micarta with the button. And then here's the gray G10 with the flatheads. And then here is the black with the flatheads. And, you know, if you want something, I would say probably more secure, where you want to screw them in, then you might go with that version. I don't know. I guess it depends on how hard you're cutting with it. Now, you know what? This version right here, the OD green with the black right here, that's pretty darn cool. I like the looks of that. You're going to like the way it looks. Has a black button, black hardware. Oh, and a reversible clip, by the way, which is also very nice. Very, very nice. NFK said, I'm like, what is going on? Forgive me, guys. Hey, Sugar of the Brown. Good to see you. Said it's dog 1. Okay. Remind me to drop those links again so people can, I can only pin one link at a time. But the fact that we have these Amazon links is, I'm going to start doing this every month when I release the new Kizers videos. Kizer Amazon store number 1, code beezblades 1. And then here's Kizer Amazon store number 2. And I imagine they're going to probably add the new Kizer releases to these 2 Amazon stores for Kizer. You know, this all blacked out version looks pretty darn cool too. I like that pop with the orange release. That is, I like the size, and I like that you can choke up if you want to. And the jimping, this right here just makes it just so nice and so precise. You know, a regular carpet knife is pretty good, right? But when you want to be precise, it doesn't have the quite the ergonomics for being very precise. If you're making like very precise cuts, whereas this one, you can put your finger up here and really, and it locks you in too, and you can really guide that blade. Chrisville said have to have the quick release. Yeah, me personally, if I'm going to carry one, I'm probably going to carry the quick release. That way I can turn it around. Okay, let's get to another one here because there are so many to go through. All right, this one here is very cool. I have 4 different variants of this one. We'll start with this one. This, designed by Azo himself. Mark Dodson said, I'd like to get the Spitfire in Damascus. It's getting hard to find. This is the Kizer Aegis. Would you look at it? Just look at it. I mean, you know. And here's something a little special and a little exciting is here is a link. I'm just going to drop this. I'm dropping links right now. Here's a link where you can get a special version of this. It's already available on Amazon, and it is sweet. I mean, it is very nice, very, very nice. So I just dropped the link. I know they're going to sell out fast. So because you guys are here, there's only 127 people here. You are getting, you're the first 127 people to see these up close and personal live, unless someone else has released their video early. But here is the Kizer Aegis. Here's a look at this blade. This is black aluminum. It's a reversible clip. We have some jimping down here, down on the bottom. It's crossbar lock. It's a clutch lock. NFK20 said, I just noticed the comment video. Tim Bushy just put the link up for the Kizer Christmas knives at Blade HQ. Thank you, Tim. Kizer Kayla's in the hive. So this is the first version of the Aegis that we're going to show. Of the Aegis. So let me get you in here. A little bit of black aluminum. Everybody loves a little bit of aluminum. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? Very nice looking blade. Clean and crispy. And if you want to see what it looks like compared to the original 2, and you have an original 2 and you're wanting to know the difference, here, I had the original 2 in my pocket. So it's a little smaller. It's going to be a little smaller carry, but however, if you look at how much handle there is, the handles aren't much different. Not a whole lot of difference. I'm trying to get them lined up here. Not a ton of difference in handle size. You know the size of my hand. It fits in my hand like a glove. Fits very nicely. And out here, we have some jimping. Hey, Kizer Kayla, I have a suggestion. When Kizer does their jimping, now this one's pretty good. Sometimes Kizer's jimping has been a little soft. This is better. This is good because it actually stops my finger. You can choke up and do a little finger pinch right up top here. Let me get it to focus. See the jimping right there? They did a good job on the jimps. A very good job on the jimps. So I like that you can do that for some fine cutting so you don't cut too deep into your Amazon package. So there's the black aluminum version. And then, of course, we have to have a little bit of micarta. Ryder said, original 2 for the win. That detail of the jimping on the finger twirl is top notch. Dog Tag said, I looked at the link. What can you tell me about the steel? Never heard of it. Which knife are you talking about? Which one are we talking about? Let's see. Oh, AEBL. Let's see. I think all of these are AEBL. Let me get my loop gear flashlight out here. How do you turn this thing on? I think this is also AEBL. Yes. AEBL is a fantastic steel. It's a very tough steel. It's a well-balanced steel. Here's this version. AEBL is a good steel. It's a really good steel. It's a very balanced steel. Let me show you something here. Give me just a second. Trying to look something up here. Give me just a second, peoples. Let's see. People, the we said, have a few TCAL in AEBL. It's great. Yeah, AEBL is a good steel. I'm trying to look up the chart so I could give you guys a quick rundown on it. Overall, it's very tough. It has a good toughness rating on it. And I'm not going to spend forever on it. I have an idea. Mark Dodson said, I always thought of it as 13C. What's up, Gulliver? Toughness is about 9 or so, I think. Here we go. Knife steel guide. Found it. Okay, so AEBL. I don't want to misquote anything. Maxima, let's see, CPM, knives featuring, we got 10V, K390. I'm going to show you all really quick what it looks like on the chart. And then we'll move on because I have a bunch of knives to show you and I'm got to keep on track. All right, let's see. I'm getting there. I probably passed it up. I did. Jammin said, if my wife is watching the live too, would that throw the comment picker off? Just didn't know if you counted as duplicate accounts or whatever being from the same IP address. I think we could do a husband and wife type deal. Here's another version of it. This one right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this one, let me show you. This, look at this. The blue aluminum, and it has the matte DLC on it. Look at that. Matte DLC going on. Ah, found it. Okay. So giving you a quick look-ski of what we're talking about here. So this is what you're looking like for AEBL steel. So your edge retention is going to be lower, but your toughness, your corrosion resistance, and your ease of sharpening are all very high on the spectrum. These are all really good. So it's a tougher steel that you're going to be able to do tougher stuff with and not worry about chipping or breaking it. Like you can see there, the toughness scale is 9 out of 10. So there's your statistics. Every steel is going to change something. You're always going to trade something for something else with every steel. Matt said 9 out of 10. I was on point. Absolutely. Yeah, look at the color on this aluminum. This is definitely fire. That is, and this has the clutch lock also. Bowtie said that blue matched my kiddo's faux hawk. Kizer has, but surprised by the small size of the Ara and Feeweed. Sentididdable. Royal Navy blue. Yeah, it's a very deep, rich blue, and the matte DLC on it, which is going to protect your blade anyway, but it's already high corrosion resistance. Mike said, I hope the Kizer Seagull goes on sale and, of course, in stock. Tough and easy to sharpen is great, said Bradley. Absolutely. And then here's another version. If you want some G10, so you don't have to worry about scratching it, and you want some good, oh yeah, look at this. Look at this blade on this G10. How about that for some swing? Bionic said, I will own that knife. Yeah, look at the blade on this dude. Look at that. A little bit of Damascus, and you can see on the edge here too. On the edge of the spine. Let's see if I can get it to, it's not wanting to focus today. Sometimes my light is just weird. You can see the layers on the inside there of the steel. So this one's the black G10 version. Ron Meg said, winnings from being chronically online, Beez Blades, 3 wins. Neves Knives, 1 win. TKL Knives, 3 wins. I think I'm due to make it a 4th. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Bionic said, I meant the blue aluminum one. And Dark Ginger said, I sees it. David Kula said, I hope you're doing well, Beez. I am, man. Other than a pinched nerve, I'm doing quite well, dude. Can't play it a whole lot. Which link is that? I feel a need, said Jog. This one right here, this is where you're going to want to go, because all of these knives release in just a couple hours at midnight. Oh, they all release at 12 midnight, and you'll be able to use this code right here. So go here so you can bookmark it, and then you can drop your cart when midnight hits, and you'll save 10% on the new ones, the new drops. I have to say, this is one of my favorites color wise, and I still have new knives to show you guys. We still have a bunch of new knives to look at. Oh, Beez, I have several pinched nerves. I feel your pain, said Bionic. Yeah, mine is my ulnar nerve. It's going from my spine all the way down my arm. Ron Crow's Blades, what's up? How are you? How you doing? And of course, a quick flash over to the Christmas mini Momo. A little bit of Christmas mini Momo. Dark Ginger likes that blue so far. Okay. You know what? Let me show you a fixed blade, and then we'll go back to some folders. Okay. These, oh my gosh, they are so good for an everyday carry fixed blade. Put an Alti clip on there. Oh my gosh, wait till you see these. I don't know which one I want to show first. Let me see. I wrote down the blade steel because I knew it'd be easier during the live stream just to look at my notes than it would be to look at the blade. Hey, Beez, your 10% code for the Drop Bear site worked for the Christmas Original 2 right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For the Drop Bear site, you can use this and go over to the Drop Bear site and buy any of the Christmas stuff, and it saves 10%. So any of the Christmas knives, like the trestle, like this one, or the Drop Bear, or the, what do you call it? the Original 2, you can get 10% off on the Drop Bear site. I just put a link in the chat. Bionic said, I want a mini Drop Bear fixie. Dude, the mini Drop Bear fixie's really good. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The newest versions. Oh my gosh. Let me double check. What is the blade steel on this one? Did I write it down? Yes. This one is, let me double check. This one's M390. The other one's even fancier. Has a carbon fiber handle. It feels so good in the hand. Oh my gosh. Flipped Out said, went to buy my daughters each a Boker Dessert Warrior for Christmas, and they're out of stock. Look at this. This is such a good small fixie and such a useful blade. And this dude right here that you can put your thumb in is just phenomenal. Oh my gosh. And it feels so good in the hand, and it's M390. But wait, there's more. Look at this one. Oh, yeah. And by the way, yes, this is matte DLC. Just so you know, that's matte DLC Ultra. I don't know what the difference is between DLC and DLC Ultra, but that is DLC Ultra. And this is S45VN blade steel, baby. What is our major deal here? Here's a look at the carbon fiber. My camera is wanting to focus on everything behind me and not everything in front of me. Sometimes it does this weird thing. And focus. I don't know why it's doing this tonight. There we go. Look at that. A little bit of fat carbon fiber. A little bit of fat carbon fibre. Fat carbon fiber with the matte finish DLC Ultra. That is phenomenal. Flipped out said, I'm always worried I'll mess up the DLC coating. I'm hard on my knives. Does it hold up well? DLC is the best coating you can get on a knife. And if it messes it up, it doesn't. Bless you. If you've done stuff hard enough to actually scratch the DLC at that point, who cares? Because the DLC is there to protect it. And DLC is diamond-like coating, and it works really well to protect your knives. But man, oh man, the Kizer Harpoon. These are the best versions out yet. And put a Alti clip. What's it called? What's the little snap clip? I don't have one within reach. B.A. Foley said, how does it compare to titanium nitride? You know, I can't say from experience. I can say this from experience. I have a couple knives in DLC that I have been super rough, cut on tons of stuff, cut through stuff with dirt and everything else, and they've held up. I don't know that I have many that I've worked hard with titanium nitride personally to speak on it. My inclination would be that the diamond light coating would be tougher, but I'm not a positive. Definitely not positive. Gary Graham said I have the Riot Kukri. Yeah, look at that. This is just such a perfect small little fixie. I love this knife. And here is another one, but wait, there's more. Okay, moving right along. Let me keep this moving. This designed by Azo himself. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 versions. I'll show you this one first. This is the Kizer Tao. Would you look at that? And we've got Mr. Fancy Pants versions coming up. This is the more basic version, if you will. But yeah, look at that. It looks, it kind of looks traditional. Kind of reminds me of a drop bear just a little bit. Here's what it looks like up close. It is a clutch lock. Ill Knife said you can scratch DLC with a diamond, to be careful. Yeah, if you're cutting through a bunch of diamonds. The Tao, this one right here is S45VN blade steel. Bionic said, I wish I knew what was in the water at Kizer because they are absolutely smoking the competition right now. And there you go. Kayla's putting up the price point for the Tao. Look at that. Get some more light in the background here. There we go. Look at that. So there's this version of the Tao. This one's S45VN. Then we have this one here, carbon fiber with, let's see, which one we have here? Carbon fiber with M390 blade steel. Look at this one, elongated clip point. Oh, swing. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's your shredded carbon fibre, titanium handle, clutch lock, and look at that blade. Ooh, yeah. Reach out and touch someone. Bowtie Jason said, pokey. It's kind of like a locking trestle. Yeah, yeah. It's here's a trestle. And then there is the Tyco. Size-wise. That shit gives you a little size comparison. Now, but wait, there's more. Here's another one. Here is a Nebula fat carbon fiber. Oh, it's a hollow ground blade, by the way. Look at this. Fat carbon clip point S40. Let's see. This one here is S45VN with that Nebula fat carbon fiber. PA Flyer said, okay, Mr. Fancy Pants, look at that. A little pop of blue for your pivot and a pop of blue for your thumb studs and your crossbar lock. And then look at that beautiful blade. Ooh, look at that beautiful bean footage. Sean Matt said, I like that one. And man, I'm telling you, the action on it is, you know, placement of the pocket clip for your hand for deploying it makes a lot of difference. Bionic said, I wish I knew better how to tell a certain gringe from the other. Yeah, here's what it looks like closed. Now here's a different version if you want this different style blade. Wiping these off. Here's this version. Now this one is M390. So that has the more classic style. And then here is the other version if you want to see what they look like next to each other. So the one down here is a hollow ground blade. I always want to say hollow point. That's a hollow point knife. Yeah, look at that. Nice, deep, rich color on those handles. Yeah, this does give some Drop Bear vibes. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to keep moving because there's a bunch of more knives to show you. And then let's see what else we have here. Here we have a Damascus blade, acid wash, titanium, crystallized titanium. Here is, wait a minute, hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah. Here's the brand newest trestle. But where do you see the blade on this dude? Look at that. Woo-hoo, yeah, look at that. Oh, snap. Look at that. You can see the chat in the background. Almost looks like reverse tiger, like reverse shark teeth. Look at that dude. Caleb just put up a link to this dude right here, the Tyco that we were just showing. And then here is the newest trestle. Bowtie said, it's like you're ordering us at Starbucks with all that description. I know. It's Damascus blade, acid wash, titanium, and crystallized titanium for your handles. Look at that. A little bit of crystallized titanium for your life. Saw blade Damascus, said Gary. Kayla just put up the link to this bad boy. The manufactured, what does MAP stand for? Manufactured something price, advertised price. And you're going to, for 3 days, you'll be able to get 10% off. But I like that. That's a nice looking blade. Jedi said, that's definitely a Mr. Fancy Pants. Beautiful with the bite. And here you go. Minimum advertised price at El Cap. Here's what it looks like up nice and close. Yeah, that fade color there, it kind of reminds me how I think it was the late 80s, maybe early 90s, when Ford Mustangs had that color that when you looked at it different directions, it kind of changed from the purplish to the bluish. It's kind of what that reminds me of. Nice distinct pattern on that. Look at that. That spear point Tyco is now permanently in my brain, said Hook. I'll show that again. The spear point Tycho is my personal favorite out of the three. There's a couple different options for the spear point Tycho. And here, real quick, okay, listen, people. I'm going to drop some links for you right now. First of all, here's the link, because these are all going to drop at midnight, right? Here's one link for the Kizer site. You can always come back to it. Just remember, 8:15, 9:15. So at the 45-minute mark, Beez drops the links. Just remember that. You can do that. Here's the link to my Drop Bear site. But wait, there's more. Kizer has 2 Amazon stores, and we have a discount code to both. Here's the first Amazon store, and it has some of the Christmas stuff on it, and it's going to have these new knives on them. And then here's the second Kizer Amazon store. So there's all the links. And then you also have other options. Here's the Christmas knives at Blade HQ if you like to go shop at Blade HQ. Okay, so here's the what is it? The Tycho with the clip point, an elongated clip point. I like clip points like this that are more stretched out. And the fact that it's a hollow ground blade makes me even happier. Bionic said, if I was sitting at your desk right now, Beez, I'd have to wear a bib to keep from drooling too much. Now, here is an observation on the Tycho. The thumb stud, first of all, it is not a reversible clip. The thumb stud's on the right-hand side, and they have a little indentation right there. See that indentation that makes it easier to get your thumb under the thumb stud? It's a one-sided thumb stud. Nice jimping up here. They did a really good job on their jimping. I wouldn't mind if it was a little more aggressive. That's what I was trying to tell Kayla earlier. If you look right here, let's see. Right up here, that jimping needs to go deeper into the spine, just a little bit, a little bit deeper. On a lot of Kizer knives, the jimping's a little soft. This one, it's pretty darn good, but it needs a little bit more grab. That's just my liking. You guys know how I am about jimping, though. See if I can get in there. There we go. It's pretty good. It could be just a little bit sharper. Go down into the spine just a little bit more. See how it's kind of shallow? All right, so here is another one. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving right along. I have the new Kizer Feist. I'm going to show those here in a second. First, I'm going to show you, hold on, let me break out. I'm just going to open me up a Fresca real quick because I'm thirsty, because we're not going to go late tonight. But wait, there's more. Exactly. Here we have the Drop Bear Fix 3. Yep, you heard it. The Drop Bear Fix 3, another new release. They released tonight at midnight. So this one has a really good size to it. This one is, okay, now we have different blade steels, okay? This one is 14C. Has the regular typical clip on it. This is a really nice size. I think this one's going to be a winner, and it's going to be probably the most popular one as far as, well, you know what? I don't know. The mini Drop Bear fixed blade is good. Now this one has good jimping on it, and look at the jimps. Look at all that jimping. Oh my gosh. So no matter where your thumb's going to land, you're good to go for the jimping. And there's jimping up top, out front. So you can get out here and do a little pinch grip, but it also has a forward choil that has jimping on it, which is also very comfortable. This is so comfortable. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's comfortable. This is the Kizer Drop Bear Fix 3. So this one's 14C. Let me show you another version. And then this one, let's see. This one here, hey, for all you 1095 fans, this one has 1095 steel. I grew up with 1095 steel, and it has that rough, thick coating on it to protect it. Look at that. Hey, Kayla, tell Azo that Beez said hello. Azo is, man, he just keeps pumping them out. Really nice size on this thing. And man, it has it has good jipping. The jipping on this one, that is, I mean, it just doesn't move. This is a really good, I mean, you know, you guys know the size of my hand, right? Gosh, the size of this one. Wow. You could just put this in a log and do some stripping, make some feather sticks with it. I really like the ergos on it. This is a perfect, just a perfect fixed blade. That one's 1095. So if you're a fan of 1095 is really nice because you can field sharpen it right back up. Like no problem. So you can get it super sharp. 1095, you can get scary sharp really easy. And if you don't do tough cutting with it, you're good. If you do some tough cutting, it'll dull down, but you can strop it back fast. So that's the thing, is if you like razor sharp, then, you know, if you're going to use it for skinning or something like that, it's really easy to hone back. And then you have this version, the green micarta. This one is 14C. Red Bull Bundy said, I love every Kizer I've ever owned. What's up, Christopher Wheeling? How are you doing? So here's this stonewash version of the Drop Bear 3. And then here's another knife moving right along. Okay, pay attention. These, let's see these come with a certificate of authenticity. Okay, you ready for this? They come with a certificate of authenticity. I'm going to show you 3 versions. Each version, there's only 200 made. So that means if there's one that you like the looks of, out of all the thousands of knife lovers out there, there's only 200 of these made. So you'll want to think about it. If you're a Kizer Feist fan, this is the new Kizer Feist 2. Would you look at it? Just look at that. And there are 3 different blade shapes. So I'll show you the 3 different blade shapes. It's titanium, has a nice little brass colored, kind of bronzish, brassish looking pivot collar. Here's this side. It is a frame lock. It's a front flipper, and you can over the top flip it. This one here has a modified sheep's foot blade. Let me see. This one is M390. Super smooth. Oh, yeah. There's that version. 14C superior in every way to 1095, including toughness, stainless, retention. Yes, Todd, that's the truth. 1095, the thing that would be, that's what my thought goes to, is 1095 is if you want something, if you grew up with it and you like 1095 and you like to get a razor sharp edge really fast, that's one nice thing about 1095. And then here's this version, clip point version. Look at that. Whoo, it's pokey. Look at that. And down here, there's a little bit of jimping. Look at all that real estate to put your hand on. Whenever there's a nice flat like that, it's so much room to get your hand on. And then the back is nice and rounded. They chamfered off, took off the edge of that pocket clip so it doesn't dig into your hand. Would you just look at it? A pokey gentleman right there, absolutely. And then somebody said it earlier, here is a crazy one. Look at this dude. It's a hawkbill. Oh, snap. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, look at that. Dale said, nostalgia, not for me. I prefer usable. Look at that. It has this ramp back here to stop your finger. But man, with this cutting rope or something like that, it's going to draw, whether you're pushing or pulling, it's going to draw it into the center for cutting so you don't slide off. You talk about a package opener or a splinter getter. Oh, yeah. Tom Williams said today's carry was a hawkbill. What's the clip point hollow called? Said Dark Ginger. The clip point hollow, this one is the Tycho. Tycho. This is the Tycho. And you can go look at them on the site right here. Here's the link is pinned at the top, actually. There's that. And then we'll be doing giveaways shortly. Here's the comment video if you haven't commented already on the comment video right there. Sean said, thought you were going to get your finger for a second. Yeah, this one, I'm enjoying the looks of this dude right here. Look at that. That's wicked. The modified sheep's foot is close behind the hawkbill blade, said Milan Labe. Here's the modified sheep's foot. Steinman said, I love my Kizer knives. So each of these comes with a certificate of authenticity. And there's only 200 of each made. It comes with a metal card. I've already put them back in the box. So there's only 200 of each of them. And then here's the third version. Beez, at Amazon, there was 6 QSP Penguin, a Caviso Arctic Storm. 5 now. I ordered 1. Oh, nice. That Arctic Storm looks so good. So there's the clip point, and there's the modified sheep's foot. Yeah, nice little gent's knife, just a perfect size little gent's knife. You know, the Feist. Let me show you something real quick. There's a flashlight when I need one. I got my little loop dots here. I think I have it out right. Let me see. Well, that is one, but that's not the one I wanted to show you. I have a couple Feists over here. Oh, the one I wanted to show you, I don't. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So if you're, oh gosh, right in my eyeballs. If you're a Kizer Feist fan, here's some of the other original Feists, right? So here's one with red micarta. Let me turn up some light. Here's one with red micarta. Like that. Right? These came out quite a while ago. And then here's one that's black. Another version of a Feist. This is what the new one, the Feist 2, looks like next to it. And the Feist 2 has three different blades. And then I have one here that was gifted to me by Top Dog himself. This was a special version that came out a couple years ago of the Feist. The king penguin, rarely spotted in the wild, often misunderstood, but cunning nonetheless, said Penguin. So there's that version. And then you can upgrade to one of these bad boys. Whoo, boy, that hawkbill is something. Now, backtracking, because I want to make sure I give you guys a good look at all these. Here's the Aegis. And look at the blue on this Aegis. Oh, yeah. That's good looking stuff right there. Matte DLC on the blade. This is a great everyday carry. Kayla said, any Feist owners? Yeah. How many people in here have a Feist? For real. It's such a good everyday carry. There's one of the version 1s. Yeah, that blue, I think that blue is going to probably be the most popular one. Reversible clip. Yeah, that one's nice. And then this one right here, I love the looks of this one. Look at that. That blade. That looks so good. Top Dog said, I have a few. Yep, Top Dog. What's up, Top Dog? Top Dog has Feists. Man, when he got me this one, I opened this one up. I was like, oh my gosh, would you just look at it? Just looks so good. This was one of the special editions they had. And I don't think I have any in this current case. As you know, I move my knives all around. Yeah, fiddle. I like my Feist XLs also. I don't think I have one in this current case. I'm not going to take the time to go drag one out. But Friday night, if you want to see what a Feist XL looks like, I can get one of those out. There's only room for like 90 something in this case, so I have to move it all around. I've got the Kizer Spitfire with Damascus, Mr. Fancy Pants in Beez voice, said TS Journer. TJ's Sonier, Mr. Fancy Pants. That's pretty cool looking. Look at that. It's crispy. This one has the G10 handle. This is the Tyco. There's one version of it. Here's another version. This one is in that good looking micarta. Look at there. Look at that micarta. Multi-Feist is normal for regular guys like me, said Few Sharp. Kizer Kayla said it drops at the same time at Josem. Yeah, they drop tonight at midnight. And then here is the Tyco with the, what do you call that stuff? Aluminum. The aluminium. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. No, this is not the, hold on. This is the Aegis. I'm getting them confused. This is the Aegis with the black aluminum and AEBL steel. Midnight, it's 9:19, 10, 11, 2 hours and 40 minutes. There, 2 hours and 40 minutes is when you will be, that's when you'll be able to get these. And here is where you can use that 10% code that's only good for 3 days. So there's the new Aegis. And then going back over here to the new and improved Udi Bear with the top liner lock. I thought I was fine with having the crossbar lock, but the top liner lock, the action is superb. And there's two different versions, two different variants. So you can get the version with the button to change the blade, or you can get the version where you can use a flathead to change the blade. And I have 6 different variants I can show you. So this one right here, there's the black G10 and the green G10. And both of these have the black blade holder, if you will. And then here is a black G10 and a gray G10. Both of these are all top liner locks. And then both of these are the ones with the flathead to change the blade. You can see right here, it's the top liner lock. Gizmo said I would go with the button to change it. It's Dog One said Iron Man Feist, some Feist in a blue denim case. Some other one, it's a football team over here. Kizer Kayla just put up a link to the Aegis. Look at that. Look at that blue. Oh my gosh. Looks so good. And by the way, this is matte DLC coating on that AEBL steel. So you get matte DLC coating on that bad boy. Matte DLC, or DLC in general, is really good stuff. And then here's a tan G10 version. It has moderate texture. It's not super textury. Kind of like that pop, the white button. You got the red button to change it right there. Tim Bushy dropping the links. Thanks, Tim. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Dude, I'm so glad you said that. This has the little pick and the tweezers on the end. So the utility, the new utility, the Udi Bear 2, I think it's the Udi Bear 2. You have tweezers. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so glad you said that. Let me see. Dude, let me back up. Oh my gosh. The Aegis. Aegis. This also has the tools on the end. I did completely forgot. So the Aegis, this one right here that we were talking about, all of the versions of it have the tool on the end. You can pull out. You have the little pick tool, right? And then you have tweezers. So you always have a pair of tweezers on you. If I can get it out. So it has tweezers too. Come on. So you got some little tweezers going on. Gosh, thank you so much for saying that, man. So all of the Aegises have the dual tools on the end, along with the Udi Bear. Oh man, thanks. You get the pick and the tweezers on all of the versions of the Udi Bear. Robert Willoughby said that's very important. Dog tag said that would be a good EDC for sure. Gulliver said, now I definitely need the Aegis. Yeah, man. That's a nice little extra feature. If you want the lightest one, weight-wise, yeah, I would say it's probably the micarta. Not by a whole lot, besides the aluminum, but yeah. So going over here and taking a look on the table. Here's all your new knives from Kizer. You have the drop bears, the new harpoons. Don't forget. Let's see. Let me get these lined up here. The drop bears, the harpoons, and then don't forget the Christmas versions of the original 2, and then the trestle in the Christmas version, and then of course the Mr. Fancy Pants. This dude right here you can get for 10% off. And then let's see. Let me do something here real quick so you guys can see them all, and then we're gonna draw and see who's gonna win new Kizer. Look at all these beautiful Kizers. Beautiful. And then I'm going to show the trestle again. But this is the little grand. I haven't shown. Let me show the little grand one more time. Look at this dude. Got to give it more credit. We were looking at those other ones, and the little grand was sitting over there like, bruh. Look at that dude. Check that out. A little bit of titanium action. A little bit of Mr. Fancy Pants blade. TJ said Foca on the table. No. And then this one right here is definitely a Mr. Fancy Pants. Check that out. Timascus. Man, look how rich that color is. You talk about some rich color. Oh my gosh, look at that. Perfect little pocket dropper. If you already have the little grand, you know what I'm talking about, but just a perfect little pocket dropper, and it comes with a leather slip with Kizer on it. Nice, comfortable leather slip on it. Dale Lane said, "Aw." Look at this little dude. Perfect little gents pocket dropper. Stephen Park said, thanks. That's what I was looking at. Absolutely, man. This is the Little Grand. And I like how they did the inlays similar to the inlays on the Militaw. See how the inlays on the Militaw kind of go up right there by where the screws are and go out? Similar. All right, going back out here. Get all of these so they get their screen time. Okay, and then we have the new Kizer Feists, the Feist 2. Here's another Feist 2 with that hawk bill going on. And then we have the Tycho, which is just, man, the Tycho is really, really nice. Let's see, do we have enough room for all of these? We'll try to make room. Oh man, there's so many good ones to choose from. This Aegis, the Aegis is going to be a very nice everyday carry. It's going to be really nice for an EDC. Put this dude right there. And then put this dude right here. Trying to get it so they fit on the screen, but that's not going to happen, which that's, you know, it's not a problem. And the Udi Bear. And of course, you can't go wrong with a mini Momo. Everybody likes a mini Momo. Few Sharp said Kizer ain't skimping on their slips. That's for sure. Thomas Wheeler, that's cute. He said that's one heck of a giveaway. Let's see. Nothing like the good sound of a thwack of a bunch of nice Kizers. So there you go. There's your new releases and some of your Christmas releases from Kizer. So many to choose from. And Tim Bushy just put the link up. I'm going to put some eye pivot lube in as soon as I find it, and then we're going to do a little gaw action. Tim, do you have the comment video link that you could post, maybe, kind sir? Limited to 150 pieces of the Little Grand. So the Little Grand, there's only 150 of these. So you have to take that into consideration when you think of how many people are going to want this. So these are going to drop in 9, 10, 11, 2.5 hours. These are going to drop. So you might want to be ready when it happens. Because man, that right there, that's I love Timascus. Timascus, I just can't help it. I have to stare at it. It just looks so good. Look how deep, rich, dark purple that is. So there's only 150 of these bad boys. Oh man, it's very cool. Need a bigger table or screen to show everything, said Douglas. Yeah, I mean, Douglas, I did raise my camera. I could raise it more if I had to, but you know, it's nice and cozy. And the new Drop Bear 3, this dude right here. Oh my gosh. I want to carry them all. You know, I'm just going to have to get me a vest with mollies on it just so I can carry all of the knives. But man, this one right here just feels so good. It's a really good size. You know, they came out with the big bangers earlier this year, the big Drop Bears. That one has a really good size to it. Let's see. We could always do this. See who's in the center. The new Kizer Feists. And then the trestle. Can't go wrong with the trestle. You can go with a Mr. Fancy Pants, or you can get a ho, ho, ho. You know what? Give me a couple years. By the way, this is what my father-in-law looks like. Literally. He has a white beard, and he has a big handlebar mustache. this is exactly what my father-in-law looks like, and I'm going to end up looking like that when the rest of my beard goes white. Okay, so see, we have the winter background going. I'm going to go over here and pull up the YouTube random comment picker, and we're going to pick our first winner of the evening. Let me get my notepad out here. So before we start doing a giveaway, I'm curious, out of all of these that are on the table, if you can only pick your most favorite, whether it's the Udi Bear, what you want, what you would want, not because of the price or whatever, like what's the one you're drawn to, right? If they all cost the same price, okay? What design, like, I want that, I think I want that right now, because our tastes change day to day, right? Which one of these are you looking at? Are you looking at the new harpoons, which feel so nice and solid? We got the harpoons, the drop bear. Which one of these? Tell me, which one do you like out of all these that came out? Josem said the S45 VN harpoon, the Christmas Original 2, the Drop Bear 3, the Drop 3, the Blue Aegis. Couple votes for the Blue Aegis. The Drop Bear 3, and the Justin Pauly said the Sheepdog. The Blue Aegis, but Tycho and Drop Bear Fix look great. The Little Grand, the Trestle, the Slip Joints, the Feist 2. See, I like this. That means that they did. See, Kizer, they do a good job of putting stuff out that will cover the masses. The Mini Momo, especially with the studs. The Aegis for sure, right in my size preference. Titanium sheep's foot. The sharp one. The new harpoon. Yeah, man, I'm really, really digging this harpoon. It's such a good size. Drop Bear 3, the M390 harpoon, the Momo, or the Hawkbill Feist, said Milan Labe. The Feist Reverse Tonto, the Clip Point Tycho, the Feist 2 Hawkbill. Yo, just arrived and commented on the comment video watching from New Zealand. We have New Zealand in the hive. He said, I like the Little Grand the most. That or the Feist 2. Bowtie Jason likes the Aegis. Thomas Gates likes the Harpoon S45VN. Kevin likes the Mini Grands. TJ likes the Crystal Titanium with the Damascus blade. This bad boy right here. Mark Dodson said, I like Toodles. I love it. I like the Santa. Heck yeah, I do too. I've been carrying the Santa. Third from the bottom on the right. 1, 2, 3. This dude right here. Aegis for sure. Drop Bear in 14C. Definitely the Harpoon with carbon fiber. The Trestle. Harpoon with carbon fiber. We're getting, man, this is a really nice mixed choice from people. The Blue Aegis. Brown Sugar, yeah, all of them. The Titanium Grand. The Blue Aegis. The Blue Aegis has got a lot of votes. The Drop Bear 3, that's a winner. I mean, if you want a tougher knife, that's definitely a winner. The Hawkbill is popular. Top Dog said, I want one each of the Udi Bears. Yeah, dude. Those are fantastic. The Momo with thumb studs, but not Christmas. Christmas Original 2. That's why I just bought one. There you go. Papa Jiggly Papa Jiggly, you're gonna be amazed how lightweight this thing is. It's crazy how lightweight this what do you call that? Not nylon. What do you call that stuff? It's just, man, it's extremely lightweight. It's so nice. Drop Bear 3, the S45VN Harpoon, the Titanium with the sheep's foot, the Blue Aegis, the Aegis. Any fixed blade, all look good. The Blue Aegis. There's quite a few votes for the Blue Aegis going on for this dude. The Hawkbill. All of the fixed blades, so hard to choose from, said Jonathan. The Clip Point Tycho. The Harpoons, definitely. Just open tabs with the Harpoon and Feists. Got open tabs. Ah, I gotcha. He's got open tabs of them. Blue Aegis is my kind of blade shape, and the blue is a nice color, said Flipped Out. Rick Smith said, just got an 80s mini Momo. Dude, the 80s mini Momo, if you have a blue light, it's fantastic. The Christmas Momo, can't go wrong with the Christmas Momo. The Feist and the little Grand. Yeah, if you want a little bit of smaller knives going on, the fancy little Grand next to one of the, so the little Grands, these two fancy ones, there's only 150 each of those. And then the new Feists, there's only 200 of these. They come with a certificate of authenticity. These are Justin Lundquist versions. Here's this version. It has a modified sheep's foot. Great little everyday carry. What's the red one, said Ed's Blades. The red one right here, this is the original 2, the Kizer Original 2 Christmas version. They have a bunch of different versions like here. Well, here, I'll show you. Here's the one I was carrying today. This is my personal favorite, the Original 2. And then here's the Original 2 Christmas version. This is much, much lighter than the titanium. This, what's this material called? Somebody tell me, what is it called? Kizer Kayla said 150 pieces on the trestle. So there's only 150 of these also. No, it's not, I don't think it's Lexon. It's not Altum. Acrylic. Thank you, El Medicine. That's the word we were looking for was acrylic. This acrylic is extremely light. You won't even know it's in your pocket. But look at that. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at this. $9.99 Tin Man with a $20 super chat. He said, use it towards picking yourself out something nice to make us all jealous. Anyone else willing to jump onto my envy train, please do so now. Thank you, Tin Man. I really appreciate that, man. Mrs. Beez asked me what I want for Christmas. I told her, I don't know. I've got you, you know? The other red one I just showed, this one is the Mini Momo. Right here, acrylic is not a great handle material, said Plucky Pack Rat. I don't see why not. There's nothing, I mean, on an everyday carry size knife, I don't know what you would possibly do to it. I mean, you shouldn't be using this for hard use fixed blade stuff anyway, right? Top Dog has been a member for 49 months with a super chat. He said it's Kizer night, baby. Plus, you can always change out the liners later, said We the People. Raccoon Tactical said, choo choo. Raccoon with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Raccoon Tactical. I'd like a knife to open on Christmas. Never have or gotten one to open, said NFK. Paul said, I've got the Christmas Mini Momo on my wish list. Hopefully Santa comes through. Oh, dude. Santa, baby. Okay. Let's do a giveaway. I got to go find the giveaway video, pull it up so I can actually reference it. So just in case you haven't, let's see. Here's the comment video if you want to be included. If you've already commented, don't comment again. You don't want to be disqualified. There's the comment video. And we're going to give away some Kizers. Stacy Bolster Blades. What's up, Stacy? Stacy's in the hive with 49-month super chat. She said, hey there, y'all. Greetings to each of you. What's up, Stacy? 49 months. That is just nuts. That is crazy. What do you think about the Drop Bear 2 Grinch? Dude, I think all of, I was at the Drop Bear website. This site right here. I was there looking at, I like all the, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. So, you know, of all the holidays that have the themed knives, the Christmas, you can't go wrong. I like them all. Like, I really like the gold. And then what's the one, this one right here has the golden green. And then the presents and the gold and the green. I really like, and then I like the Santa too. I mean, I just like them all. I like them so much. Sorry I'm late. Was having to adjust my headspace, but I made it. Okay. Like the stream if you haven't, people, said Dark Ginger. Okay, here we go. Man, Stacy's been around since the beginning. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. I'll never get to a giveaway if I don't start it, right? Okay, copy. All right. Let's see who's going to win the first giveaway of the evening. Where's my giveaway tool? Where's the random comment picker? What in the world? YouTube random comment picker. Found it. Oh, no, I got to actually go to it. Random comment picker, free giveaway tool. There we go. Random comment picker. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Can you see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I see? A Kizer, sitting in your stocking, waiting for Christmas morning. Okay, got that dude in there. Let's go down here, get YouTube comments, and we'll get right to it and see who's going to win the first one of the night. 99 burrito. I swear I saw burrito. Thomas Gates said, I never win, so I'm not even worried about it. Cliff. One day I will win a Beez giveaway, said SC Knife Monkey. Mark Dodson said, stop it. Stop it. I never win, so I'm not even worried. William's biting his teeth. People said, SCK Knife Monkey. I don't think so. Don't think he keeps all. Ramsey Silent said, I always lose so others don't have to. Watch it in slow-mo, said Ill Knife. Oh, yeah, I guess that'd be one way to read it. Thanks, Beez. Kizer, thanks, Kizer, for the opportunity. Somebody said something, I win. Somebody said woot. Somebody said something about positive. Somebody said fantastic. I saw somebody else said, a couple people said something about holidays. Thanks, Beez. Something about Sunday. Somebody said, I like turtles. Thanks for the opportunity. I swear I saw the word burrito in there. Kizer. Delaney's been a member for 14 months with a super chat. Delaney, sir, said never want a Beez giveaway, but I don't mind. Someone is getting an early Christmas gift. Thanks, Kizer. Let's see who's going to win it. It's a flying. Ron Meg, are you in here? It is 9:44. I'm guessing Ron is in here. Ken Faulkner's in the hive. Ron Meg is what do you call it? I mean, oh yeah, he said ah ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. Ron Meg, you know what to do. Ron Meg. How about that? Ron Meg, Kizer giveaway number 1 of the evening. Ron, you know what to do, right? I mean, you've been to the live stream enough where I don't have to explain the process. Email me right after this live stream, okay? Or right now if you want. But right after the live stream, email me and I'll get it straight to Kizer so they can get it sent out to you. And hopefully, yeah, you should be plenty of time. You'll get your knife before Christmas. How about that? He won a Kizer mystery knife. Kizer Kayla will be sending him a brand new knife. It's from Kizer. I don't know which one. It's a mystery. Ron said, yeah, I email you. All right, let's get this rolling again. Congratulations, Ron, on your new Kizer. Don't know what it is, but you can tell us. Okay, let's show this again. Now I'm going to clear it in case new people have commented. Okay, So let me go up here and get the, let me see, clear it. Put the paste in there. And this one we're going to make for less than 99 seconds. We're going to make this one for 1 minute. And get the comments. I told Mrs. Beez I'd be done by 9:45. I'm cutting it pretty close. Ready, go. What's up, Jonathan Prescott? Indelible said Kizer is my favorite brand in general. I'm just amazed at the volume of knives. Like when other brands do a release monthly, they'll put out 2 or 3, right? Kizer, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to put out 20. We're going to put out 6 or 7 knives and 4 to 8 versions of each one, right? And I think that is very smart of Kizer. I mean, on the edge, if they're new joiners, they would have had to join in the last, 4 minutes. I'll do it. I'll post the link again for new joiners. But that was only 99 seconds. So when I did that last join, that was only 1.5 minutes. I doubt many people joined in that last. But oh, who do we got here? Is that Benjamin? Benjamin, are you in here? Benjamin. He's like, wait, what? 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 Benjamin, are you in here? Oh, he is in here. Where you at, Benjamin? Or 13ENJ4AM1N. Where you at, dude? He said here. Congratulations. So all you got to do, Benjamin, is take a screenshot of your YouTube login page so I can verify who you are, because I'm looking at your YouTube page right now. Cool picture. I'm looking at your YouTube page, and so I can verify who you are. So send me just a screenshot of your YouTube page. Email me, beezblades, one word, beezblades@gmail.com. And then put your mailing info in there, and I'll get that sent right away to Kizer, and they'll send you a brand spanking new Kizer. All right. And if you would do me a favor, I'll spell out Benjamin like regular without, what do you call that when you use a 1-3 for a B? For AM1N. Very creative. All right. So, way to go, winners. We're going to do one more. If you just got in here at the last minute and you didn't get to comment, here's a chance for you to go comment. Bend on over and pick up that knife. Okay. There you go. Beez, it would be cool to change up and do the numbers game for one of the giveaways. SC Knife Monkey, when you have 200 people doing the numbers thing, we discovered that it's just too much. We have 221 people in here, and the chat goes so fast. Ron Meg already emailed me. Very nice. Yeah, we're going to give away a 3rd Kizer. I used to love the numbers game, but yeah, it's with 200 and some people. And then it has to do with some people lagging a little bit. So different people have different speeds of internet, and 2 people that enter the same number, it can be dependent on where they are in the world and stuff. Whereas this is more random. Okay. We're going to do this again, people. The 3rd giveaway. Okay. So let me go up here and clear it. Congratulations to the first 2 winners. Okay, she's cleared. Paste. And show random names for 60 seconds and get the comments. And here we go. Ready? Go. Going. Who's going to win the 3rd Kizer of the evening? TJ said, algorithms don't like me. Can you select it for people that never won? that would be cool. Just enter my comment in the giveaway video that Phil Nixon over. Mike Monkey said, Beez, I just asked earlier if you got to keep all the Kizer knives you're showing. Yes, I do. Beez, Hive Time. Did I see somebody say something about October? Turtles. I saw turtles again. I also saw burrito. I'm pretty sure I saw burrito. I saw somebody said Christmas. Somebody said Kizer Master. Possible. The holidays. Anyone ever win or one in a night? Yeah, we only do one. You can only win once in a night. So if somebody got picked again, we'll look at that. Mr. Thomas Wheeler himself. Happy Sunday. Thanks, Beez. Thomas Wheeler, are you in here? Jonathan said, what's your favorite Kizer fixed blade? At this very moment, my favorite Kizer fixed blade is the Harpoon, but that can change on a daily basis. Thomas Wheeler, are you in here? I know you're in here. You're always in here. Thomas, he said, oh, I'm here. You know what to do, man. Congratulations. So there you go. There are the new Kizer knives. Here's the link. I will post the links in the community tab tomorrow because these links are only good for 3 days, right? What did I just do? Let's copy and paste. Here's the link to the Kizer website. Now listen, if you want to go to, a lot of you like to shop on Amazon, so I got Amazon links this time. So here's an Amazon link. And all of these new knives right here, all of these new releases. Now the Christmas ones are out. You can go get these on the Kizer Drop Bear site, right? You can already get those, and I have 10% off of those bad boys, which is very nice, very, very nice. There's those. And then here is the second. There's 2 different Amazon stores. So here's the second Amazon store where you can get stuff. There you go. How about that? Man, I don't even know which one. I can't even say I have a favorite. I really like the Udi Bears. I'm gonna put one of those in my desk to replace the old one. Adventure 50 with a $2 hair super chat. He said, cheap plug, I'm live in 10 minutes. There you go. Adventure 50 is going live in 10 minutes. We'll be off the air, so you can go hang out with Adventure 50. I told Mrs. Beez I'd be done by 9:45. I think I did pretty good. For me to be able to do a live stream in less than 2 hours is very impressive, Mr. Ventura. Beth said, thank you, Beez. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. What do you do, 50? All right, listen, people, I hope you had fun. Excuse me. I hope you had fun tonight checking out the new Kizers. My hard decision is what I'm going to carry to work tomorrow. I'm going to be checking these out, see what I think about them, see if I find any particular things, and I'll let you know when I do my video if I found anything particular about them that I liked or disliked. I don't know that I'm going to dislike a whole lot, but Cat Scratch Knives said that was fun. Thank you, Beez. Absolutely, man. But today is Sunday, so in 5 days we're going to have the live stream live at the Hive. Oh, right. Friday night, every Friday, come here. We do giveaways every Friday too. That's not the reason for it, but it's still fun, right? Every Friday, 8:15 to midnight or later Eastern time. We're always live, so stop by. And we talk about knives, flashlights, everyday carry gear. And you get to know everybody by their handle or by their little picture. And we talk, Mrs. Beez comes down, the dog comes down. We have a lot of fun. But I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you're retired, enjoy your retirement. And if you're working like me and you have to get up at 6 in the morning, well, I gotta wind down. I still have to edit tomorrow's video before I go to bed. So I'm gonna go upstairs and say hi to Mrs. Beez and everybody, and maybe eat a piece of chocolate, for my diet. But I love you all to pieces. I'll see you in 5 days. Remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.